Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where I tell you all that good shit. So, Rashida Tlaib on why she won't endorse Joe Biden. God bless this woman, okay? I'm always constantly in a battle, right? Which one is better? Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib? I don't know, it's hard to tell. But at this point, I'm sorry, Ilhan Omar's still better. Like, she's just amazing. But it really is no competition. This is like a 9.9 versus 9.899999 scenario. Those are both queens of the highest variety. Reminder, if we would have minted the coin, we would be in a hell of a lot better situation right now. So I want to read a segment of this interview pertaining to the Biden thing. Squad member Rashida Tlaib is in the midst of a tough primary race to retain her House seat in Michigan's 13th congressional district, running against Detroit City Council President Brenda Jones, a longtime fixture on the local Democratic Party scene. Voting on August 4th in the heavily Democratic area all but ensures the primary winner will represent the district on Capitol Hill next year. So let's get straight to the fucking thing. You have not endorsed Joe Biden for president yet, right? Tlaib says, No. Love to see it. Why not? He hasn't directly called me or anything. But no, right now I am focused on my election, my constituents, and my residents. One thing that I know is I'm going to be really focused on turnout in the fall. When I focus on turnout, we will deliver Michigan to Joe Biden. Trump only won Michigan by 10,000 votes. When I turn out my folks and my district, we'll be able to take back the state. When you focus primarily on getting people out to vote in a district like mine, Biden wins. So you want him to win? If there is one person who wants Donald Trump out of the White House, it's me. And I'm going to work extremely hard. I don't have to have a campaign plan for November because I have a safe Democratic seat. But I'm going to campaign. Why? Because my residents cannot afford another 4 years of Donald Trump. They just can't. Then why is it difficult for you to just say, I endorse Joe Biden for president? Because I don't want to get into a debate with my residents. Residents come up to me and say, Rashida, I don't know. I hear Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that. I say, listen, do we need another 4 years of Trump? No. Then what I need you to do is go out there and focus on that. If the ultimate goal is to get rid of Donald Trump, that doesn't have to involve me actually endorsing Biden. My constituents don't need to be bogged down in is he the best candidate? That's not what you have to convince my residents. They need to come out in droves and be inspired by something, and that's going to be a vote against Donald Trump. So, this is what I've been saying. I'm not going to endorse Joe Biden. Why the fuck would I? First of all, I have a small YouTube show. But second of all, I don't care. Because here's the thing. If I go out there and do campaigning for a local Democratic race, guess what? If I bring out a vote for a congressional candidate, chances are that person is going to vote against Donald Trump. I don't need to get into a fucking compromising of my morals because fucking Joe Biden is a racist fucking dweeb. He's a loser. And if you go out there and advocate for a Democrat, which, let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, Democrats are better than Republicans. Some of us even have pretty decent Democratic fucking congressional candidates, like Shahid Buttar, Rashida Tlaib again. You know, it's like, this is extremely important. Jamal Bowman in New York, that was a huge deal. And voting for him in November is going to bring people to vote for Biden. Obviously, in New York, it doesn't really matter that much. But the point is, you do not need to fucking endorse Biden. They just want you to. They want you to capitulate. And by they, I mean the Democratic Party establishment. We don't need to endorse Joe Biden. What the hell does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. What we need to do is focus on getting rid of Donald Trump. Now, this is what I've said before. I want Joe Biden to be inaugurated in a bunker because there are protests more severe than anything we saw so far right now. Like, that's the thing. That's what I want. That means that involves Donald Trump losing. Because guess what? As a trans woman, Donald Trump has already made my life significantly harder and will continue to do so. I cannot and will not deal with 4 more years of that shit. I will leave the fucking country if Donald Trump is elected. Okay, so that's the thing. I wouldn't really want to. I would like to stay here, but at the same time, I also don't want to die. So it's kind of like, one of those things better than the other. But again, you don't need to fucking, I endorse Joe Biden. Like, what? 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 Come on. It's a distraction. It's a waste of time. And God bless Rashida Tlaib for calling that out and saying, you know what? It's a waste of time. I'd rather focus on my district. Who gives a fuck? If my district comes out to vote for me and they're excited to vote for me, chances are 89.69% of the time they're going to vote for Joe Biden as well. It's a fucking waste to put your fucking credibility on the line to endorse a fucking senile rapist. I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself, Biden bros. Now, again, I've already said this. I'll probably vote for Biden. I will vote for whoever is polling the highest against Donald Trump in the state of North Carolina. If Kanye West brings his presidential campaign back from the fucking dead and is scoring 40% and Trump has like 36 and Biden is like 32, guess what? Guess who I'm voting for? Kanye West. But also, that's not going to happen. Let's be honest. Anyone who's crying and whining about the presidential election, like vote shaming you, like unless you're voting for Trump, I don't give a fuck. You can vote green, I don't give a fuck. You can vote libertarian, I'll make fun of you, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. If you vote for Trump though, I'm sorry. There is no changing the fact that you're a racist piece of shit, and I don't want anything to do with you. Voting for Trump in 2016, I get it. Some people, mostly low information voters, the poorly educated, right? They got duped. They got hoodwinked. They got bamboozled, right? But in 2020, if you vote for this guy, you are just a racist. You are a racist that doesn't even want to vote for their own best interests because the motherfucker's killing you with a pandemic. That's how stupid you are. So go ahead, vote. Get yourself killed in a pandemic and then shut the fuck up forever. Okay? That's the thing. Donald Trump needs to go. This whole pressure campaign to get people to endorse Joe Biden. Like, go fuck. And then also, yourself. Thank you for watching.